We are in Brussels at the European Parliament, where the conference titled Nanoplastics, Hidden Connections and Emerging Risks has just concluded. In addition to the distinguished speakers from the ALLATRA Global Research Center, we also had the opportunity and the pleasure to listen to a presentation by our esteemed Professor Ragusa. Thank you for being here, Professor. What do you think of the conference? What do you think is its main benefit?
Thank you. Thank you, Irina. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the entire organization because it was a fantastic day. Very interesting and highly productive. Above all, what's crucial is that this kind of knowledge about pollution in general and plastic in particular needs to be spread to politicians, journalists, and cultural figures. It's very important that this topic doesn't stay locked away in the rooms of, let's say, people of science. Therefore, this initiative is highly commendable because it aims to raise awareness among the members of the European Parliament, the journalists, and everyone who attended. This type of exposure is very useful and very interesting, and is much better than exposure to plastic.
Absolutely. In your opinion, what should be the next step? Let's say, following the conference like this.
We can do different interesting things. We must continue to spread knowledge in this area because people don't know much about it. Microplastics and nanoplastics are invisible. People can't see them with their own eyes, but the consequences on human health are highly visible. So, I believe the next steps could be to continue holding meetings like this and inviting politicians to them to raise their awareness of the problem. Because ultimately, politicians are the ones who can help us solve an issue of this nature and raise public awareness. It's very important for people to elect politicians who care about this issue.
Of course. Thank you. As the esteemed Dr. Knotek said, it is necessary to stimulate the masses in order to move the upper echelons. What do you think our next steps should be? As volunteer teams, conference attendees, and the speakers who were present today.
Well, it's exactly what you are already doing, and you are doing it excellently. You are one of the few international organizations, and this is very important, that spreads knowledge in this field. You do it using simple terms, because we, scientists, use language that can sometimes be a bit cryptic, right? Instead, you try to speak to people who aren't scientists, spreading a good idea to improve our world. Because our duty, as you well know, and I thank you for it, is to pass this world on. I won't say better than we found it, but at least in the same condition we received it, to our children and grandchildren.
Definitely. We hope to succeed in doing so. What message would you like to send to your colleagues and perhaps in general? To all people who are not indifferent, who are worried about the future we are leaving to the new generations.
Well, I'm not a pessimist. I believe we used our intelligence to produce this material, plastic, which is a wonderful material that allows us to do extraordinary, beautiful things. We just use it poorly. We use it in a good way, for example, to make fantastic heart prosthetics, but we also use it poorly to make water bottles. And that is foolish. Because we use a plastic bottle for 10 minutes, and then we throw that plastic into the environment. So, I think you must continue trying to make people realize that plastic is not the devil. In fact, it's a good thing, but it's the way we use it that is wrong. We need to, and thanks to meetings like this, it can be done, try to change people's mindset so that plastic is only used for indispensable things, not for trivial things like small water bottles, plastic cups, straws, and that kind of thing.
Certainly. Thank you very much. Thank you for participating. We hope to have you with us at future conferences.
I also hope to always be with you.
Thank you very much.